Hello everyone, and welcome to the live stream. And just to say, we are back with some Farming Simulator 22. So obviously we have been away for a while. The last video we did was Chellington.
Yes, I think it was Chellington, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Chellington the last.
In a while.
Yeah. Been a while since we've last done a video. Apologies if you do hear a bit of an echo. We are in the same room and pretty much sat right next to each other. So you may hear a bit of a background echo on the video and on the stream. So for you guys on Twitch, welcome. To the stream, and for you guys on YouTube, yes, we are back, and we will be doing videos reasonably regular. They might not always be farming sim, but there will be some regular videos going back up again now. We've found a way to make it work and fit in with our lifestyle and around our lives. It has been quite difficult to sort of fit YouTube in and what have you around our current lifestyle circumstances and lifestyle. So obviously we've been away again for a little while, but yeah, doing it this way I think will work a lot better. So what we're going to be doing from now on is basically just live streaming, and then we'll send the video from the live stream over to YouTube for anybody to catch up who hasn't seen it. So anyway, we are starting a new save on Calmsden Farm. We have been waiting for a new map to come out. We did a little play around on the standard maps that came with the game, but we have been waiting for a nice modded map to come out, and this one is Calmsden Farm by oxygendavid. Which
we heard it was oxygendavid, we was like, gotta try that one.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, yeah, got to give that a go, because we do like oxygendavid's maps. We are quite a big fan. So yeah, we're on the map. We don't own anything yet. We've got 1.5 million in the bank, and this is the first time we've looked around. We've not actually looked around on the map yet. We've literally just came in, and that's it. So as we see it, you'll see it, and that's pretty much how it's going to be for the entire thing. We're going to run through everything. You're going to see the setup and everything. We're not going to put anything out, even for you guys on YouTube. It will be
a full video.
A full video. There won't be any, no editing. We're not cutting anything out. No time lapsing. It'll be in real time. So we've got 1.5 million. Like I said, I do apologise if there is an echo. I do keep hearing myself a little bit through my own headset. So we currently don't own anything. I'm assuming that this is the main farm here. So what I think we'll do is we're going to buy that first, and then we'll head over there. We're going to head over there, and then we will see what's cooking over there and see what we actually get. So we'll buy that. So it is £96,072. Buy that, and back into the map, and then let's fast travel to there, the cow barn. Yep, visit. Okay. We're only up the road from where we were. So we've got, is it a buying silo? Or is it just a silo? I think it's just a silo. Yeah, it's just an empty silo for storing things. Looks like herbicide and potentially water. I think. Maybe water. Might be a water tank. So let's have a look around the farm before we do anything else. We've got fuel, diesel tanker. Is it a available one, or is it just a buy? I think it's just a buy. Got the cow barn. Decent size, not too bad. Let's open the gate. Oop. Let's have a look around. So we've got a slurry pit and then quite a large grass field. Now, I don't know whether this is for the cows or if it is literally for prepping for cows. So doing your silage, doing your hay, stuff like that, grass for sheep, and so on. So I'm not too sure on that, but we'll figure it out, because obviously as we buy some cows, we'll be able to see where they roam, whether 15 is a cow field or not. Sure, we'll find out. Okay, so quite happy with that. Nice little yard, nothing too big. I don't know whether there is another farmyard on this map. I'm not too sure.
I'll have a look round.
Let's have a nosy. There's one up there with a production, but I wouldn't guess that's a farmyard. Another yard down here that has some production on it as well, but that again, it might not be a farmyard for us to use. So I would hazard a guess that the cow barn is our farmyard.
Yeah, I would hazard that guess too.
We've got sheep field there,
Oh,
pigs over there.
I was just about to say we've got a load of animals around that area though as well.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll stick with.
We'll figure it as we
Yeah, we'll figure it as we go. We'll stick with what we've got. Let's have a look how much some of the other fields are and what's actually in them. I'm assuming like 10, 8, 34, all these sort of like dark green khaki coloured fields are all grass. Because obviously 15 is a grass field and that's that colour. So let's have a look if there's anything we can buy, because obviously we want to get a field that is within our price range, because some of these fields are not that cheap. So let's have a look. So that's 342,000 for that one. I mean, we could actually buy some grass fields. It wouldn't really hurt. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. We could actually buy some grass fields and turn them into arable if we needed to. Because like I said, they're not incredibly cheap.
34 and 11 are quite cheap.
34.
35 for 11 and 49k for 34. That's not too bad. Very small, but enough to start with. I think.
Yeah, because the grass fields, but we could always change them to arable.
Yeah, well, the thing is, what you do is like when you start, you just get what you can, and then you work it for you as you go.
Yeah, exactly. How much is field 8 actually?
Field
138. That's not too bad either.
No,
49, 35.
But if I'm right, have we even got any vehicles?
No, not yet. We do need to buy the vehicles. Let's have a quick look at the fields because they are literally facing us. So 34. It's not a bad sized field. It's a bit of a slope though. Not much good for arable.
No. So we'd have to keep that as grass, wouldn't we?
Yeah, 11 might work. Not very big, but it's a start. Plough it up.
Yeah, well, that was the thought, you know. To start with, you don't start big, do you?
No. So, right, so we could buy that. Let's have a look. What else have we got? If there is an actual arable field that we can afford, because, like I said, they are quite pricey. That's 22. 22 is 228. Oh, 23 is free.
Is it?
Yes, it's free. So we'll buy 23 because that is free. I'm assuming that when you normally start, you might get that one free to start with. Could be wrong, but I'd assume they might. I mean, see, they are quite pricey on this map. They're not like mega dear, but they're dear enough. But what we could actually do is we could turn 15 into a placeables area for some greenhouses. So we could actually place some greenhouses on 15 and use that as a placeable area. I believe there is a placeable area on the map. I just can't see it. Not sure where it is. But I'm sure we'll find it as we're going around. But yeah, so we could use 15 as a place to generate some income as well.
I'm still looking for
So we've got 23 to start with anyway. Let's have a look what's on 23 currently. It's currently got canola in it apparently. Doing, and it is ready to harvest, so we actually need a harvester. So let's start on some equipment. We can always buy some more equipment later. Pardon me, I've got a bit of a thingy throat this morning. So let's have a look at harvesters. We don't need anything too big, just something reasonable. Actually, is there anything on the sale page? That's a good question. Have a look what we've got. No, there's nothing on the sale page. So what we'll do is we will get, what do you reckon, the top liner, the Dukes Far top liner? 129,000.
I'm trying to. Oh, I forgot my buttons for a minute, and I do apologise. 1 second. Did you say? Oh, there's. Oh yeah, there is stuff.
There is stuff. It's nothing for what we need at the moment.
Right. Okay. Harvest. Come on. Oh, there you go. Harvesters. Right. Okay. Which one? Oh, the top line of the 129,000 one. Is that what you were looking at?
Yes. Sorry.
It's okay.
But sorry, just bear with me 1 second. I've just noticed something that I've done on Twitch that I didn't intend to do. Bear with me a second. Something that I've done on Twitch that I didn't intend
look
to do.
through these.
Bear with me a second.
Decision then. Yeah, I think the top liner might be the better idea. Over 75.
Sorry if you could hear the repeat then. I forgot to mute the video on my PC.
I think I did the same.
Yeah, no, it's alright, don't worry. It's just because I'm looking for something. So please bear with me.
You probably tell we're not used to the whole Twitch and streaming thing yet, so it's a bit of a learning curve for us at the moment.
Yeah, just a little bit. But I just realised that my chat room is in followers only mode, which I don't understand why it isn't.
Yeah, mine is.
So please bear with me and try and sort it out.
Well, once you figure out how to sort it, you let me know because
Yeah, I will do.
I'm glad you spotted that.
Yeah, I just noticed it then and I was like,
Yeah.
shouldn't be in that.
No.
But yeah, if you want to get the Dukes Far top liner and the header and trailer for it, while I'm just figuring this out. So if you guys, you can flip over to Nat's channel for a minute while I figure this out because I'm not currently focused.
Oh, that's not too bad. It's 6 meters.
Yeah.
Width. That's not too bad. So if I buy, oh well, I'm not buying that first. The best of buying. That's the thing. So top standard setup. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it standard.
Buy that. Oh, I don't have the thing. You've not put me as a manager on the farm.
Oh, sorry, just bear with.
It's okay.
I'm not sure. I'll change it. But anyway, right, I'm gonna have to leave it as it is for now. So I do apologise if there is anybody watching. You can't comment or talk at the moment because I'm not sure where the setting is to change it.
If anyone knows,
if anyone
let
knows,
us know.
let us know. But obviously, you can't tell us because you can't type.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we seeing if I can find it before I give up on it. I do apologise about this. It's a bit of a bad start to a video. Oh, stop going on that. You're annoying.
Buying the header now.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how to change it. I will try and fix it for the next live stream. It's just unfortunate that doing that. Not too sure how to change it. I will try and fix it. Yeah, we'll try and fix that. I'm not too sure what's causing that. Hold on. That's settings. There we go, fixed it. Right. So now it should be. There you go. It's no longer followers only. I don't know why that was on, but so yeah, if you are watching, you can now comment and talk. You just literally go on Twitch now.
I'm just loading it up now.
Just mute yourself as soon as you get on there, because otherwise it'll start echoing. Yeah, apologies for that, guys. Did not notice that until just then. Let's minimise that off, and we will continue. Right, so have you bought the combine? Okie dokie. Right, so we now have a combine. Oh, you've not bought them? Oh, you couldn't. Yeah, you needed farm manager, didn't you? Yeah, sorry. bit all bit all over the place today, but we will get there. So promote to farm manager. Yes. We're now farm manager. Right, I'll buy it. So we're going to get the Dukes Far Topliner 4090 HTS for 129,500. That is going to be our first. Not sure on that number plate. I'm sure they're not up to 35 yet. But anyway, we're just going to keep it absolutely standard. We're not changing anything on that. The only thing I'm going to change though is I'm not sure why it's in 35. The X. Change it to 20. No, 22, because it's 22, isn't it? Oh, didn't mean to do. Oh yeah, AHS, that'll do. That will do fine. Right, so we're going to buy that.
Just started my chat out as well, just so that everybody knows. You can now chat on my channel.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he did that. I don't remember clicking.
No, I don't. Maybe it's an automatic feature nowadays and you've got to change it. I don't know.
Maybe, not sure. But anyway, we're going to buy the top liner. And then we need the combinations to go with it. So we're going to get the header. So buy that. That bought, and we need the trailer to go with it as well. So we're going to need a couple of tractors just to get us started. Let's have a quick look. So again, no, I'm not spending that. Too big of a tractor.
Are we going for a medium?
I'm thinking small, medium to start with. Something about 180 horsepower-ish. I think should do nicely. Let's see what we've got installed mod-wise. So medium-wise, I've got the Case AH 7200 Pro Series for 97 grand. But for
261,
it does. It's quite a good horsepower tractor. But for a little bit more, you could have the Landini, the McCormick. You also go for the old Valtra, the John Deere 4755. What else have we got? We've got the Massey Ferguson 3670, which is 170. That'll do as well. So any of them tractors really could go for. Want to keep around, like I said, I want to keep around the 180 horsepower to start off with to get us going.
Okay.
So if you choose a tractor and I choose a tractor, and we'll take it from there. If we try and keep it under 150 grand.
I was just about to say, do we have a price?
Yeah, let's try and keep it. I reckon 150 grand's around a nice mark for it because we've got 1,243,000 left. That'll bring us just under 1 million for 2 tractors, and that's pretty much all we're going to need for a while. I do apologise if I'm echoing. I don't know why Nat's microphone keeps kicking in. Did you put your thing on?
What?
Your blocker? No, I don't think you did. Your microphone's kicking in while I'm talking. So I do apologise, we'll fix that. It's just a little glitch that we forgot to fix. A microphone keeps kicking in when I talk. It's not supposed to. Right, yeah, so if you pick a tractor, I'll pick a tractor. Keep it 150 grand or under, if possible. And we'll take it from there. So, and bear in mind, it'd need to be like 180 before upgrade.
180 before upgrade?
Yeah, because that's about the level we want to be sitting at, around that area, around 180. I think that's 150, that's 122. I want something different for a change. I really don't know what to go for. I think I'll go for the old Valtra. Obviously, it can't be upgraded, but it will serve its purpose at 190 horsepower. It is quite a powerful tractor for what it is, so I think we will go for that. We'll go for the old Valtra. I'm going to keep it. Apologies, my voice keeps going. Not done a video in a while where I've been talking, other than the Forza one that went up yesterday. So we'll go for the Valtra Valmet. I'm going to keep it absolutely standard. I'm not going to change anything. I am going to put a front loader attachment on it, just in case we do need a front loader on it. Let's see. Let's have a look at the colour choices. Oh, so we do have some colour choices. Didn't actually realise. Hello. Nice of you to join us. I think I'm going to go orange. That was
watching.
Yeah. But yeah, nice of you to join us, Rara, or aka James, from our little group from our Forza group. It's my sister's partner. Right, so let's have a look at rim colours. I'm going to go black, I think. I think that looks quite nice. So orange and black for the Valtra Valmet. I quite like that. So we will buy that. And I'll be quite happy with that. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to need a nice small trailer now, aren't we, just to get us going. Let's have a look what we've got. I've got any modded ones. If I downloaded any. No, I haven't downloaded any modded ones. I think we'll go for the Crampy, however you want to pronounce it. I'm not sure. On my break, so I thought I'd see what you guys were getting up to. Yeah, no, that's fine. We're just making a start on our new farming sim series. Literally just started. So it is going to be a case of just setting up and everything on this stream, more than likely. Not going to be doing an awful lot of farming, but once we're set up, we'll be good to go.
Sailing.
Yeah, pretty much. But right, anyway, I'm going to buy the Cramp half pipe. So let's buy that for 36 grand. Nat is still looking for a tractor that she wants. She can't decide.
No, I'm spoilt for choice. I mean, you've got the Massey Ferguson's 700S, and that's 150 horsepower to start. That's the bit I'm a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit low, that.
Yeah, but it goes up to 200. But then the one that we was talking about before, the Case IH 7200 Pro Series, that starts at 170. I don't particularly want the Landini.
Okay.
I like it, but I think because we were playing on it.
Yeah, on that.
Other save, I think I'm going to leave that one for now.
Okay.
But then the others are quite expensive. I don't want to go for Valtra because that's usually what I go for. I could go for the John Deere. It's 190 HP, but it doesn't upgrade.
No, it doesn't. Well, the one I've just bought doesn't upgrade. But the thing is, though, we don't have to keep the tractors permanently. We can change them out at a later date. It just means that a case of, for the time being, we're stuck with them, and we can't upgrade them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was thinking about a tractor that I could potentially keep longer term.
Right, okay. So
I preferably wanted one that does upgrade.
Right, so what about the Massey Ferguson MF771? Is it 7710? What's that? 175? Right, so go
175, but
175's
220.
Yeah, but 175 is close enough for now. And then you can upgrade it to 220, and then like we said, as we get going, we could always switch out if we need to, buy another tractor or whatever. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Cutting it fine, it's 145.
No, I know it's cutting it fine, but you're not doing any upgrades to it. And I didn't spend my whole 150, I only spent 110.
Hi, can I play, mate? We don't
It's
typically have people joining us
on farming sim.
On
No,
the farm itself.
we keep it locked. It is a private server. We have had people playing with us in the past, and obviously.
And it may be something we'll consider.
Yeah, in the future we may do it again, but we've had some bad experiences with people playing on the server with us, and especially when we're progressing and trying to stream and what have you, it makes it difficult, especially when when you get someone you don't really know, mucking about, damaging things. Because we used to play with crop destruction on all the time, and we had people making patterns in the crops and stuff like that, just really mucking about. So we took the sort of like thing of not playing with people we don't really know. Sorry.
Oh, you make us feel so bad.
But no, we don't tend to play with people that we don't know when we're streaming. Outside of stream, that's different. You know, we do actually have a server. We actually have a live server that we jump on and play on every now and again. It's currently locked because we've been doing some changes to it, haven't we? But it is usually open for anybody to play on if they want to. We don't have an issue with people playing on our server. Just bear with me, sorry, I'm just looking where I'm going.
Buy that Massey.
Where am I?
I want a front loader attached, don't I?
Yeah, make sure you put it on. Where am I? That's a shop. Oh. I'm here. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. I'm over there, so I want to come right along here.
Everyone thinks I'm a griefer.
No, we don't think you're a griefer. We don't think you're a griefer.
No, it's not that.
It's nothing personal. It's just the fact of, obviously, we have had griefers in the past. And obviously, when we're live streaming and we're doing stuff for YouTube and what have you, it just makes our life so much easier if we just don't take that risk. Obviously, when we're doing stuff like where we will invite people in to play, but it's usually when it's nothing too serious and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, when we're just having fun.
Yeah, we're just having fun, playtime, all that kind of thing. You know, so if you do stick around and you do, you know, follow us and what have you, there may be times where we'll invite you in to play and what have you. It's just a case of, at the moment, we're not inviting anybody, and especially the fact that we have actually just had a 6-month break. We've been away for 6 months, and we've literally just come back for Family Sim 22. Because the last time we played was on 19. I think it was in no, not even. I think it was July even. Sorry, I think it was July the last time we played. So it has been quite a while since we last played. We have actually only just returned to streaming and doing YouTube again.
I mean, we've played this one obviously since it came out, but we played it on Xbox, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which we can't stream from at the moment because we've been having issues with it, which is why we didn't do a stream yesterday when we were supposed to. So we've had to actually go on our PCs. So yeah, so we've played, we just haven't streamed.
Yeah, no, we were actually planning on having a change this time because normally we always stream from the PC. We always have done, especially with Farming Sim. But we thought, obviously, because we got the new Xboxes.
Are you on Facebook? There's like groups, and you could probably find.
There is plenty of groups, especially on Facebook. There's always people on. I don't know if you're on Xbox or PC. I'm not sure. If you're on Xbox, there's always people on looking for group. Just looking for people to give them a hand. Me personally, if I'm not playing with Avexia, I do go on just a random server page, and I just pick a server out that's not locked, and I'll just go and play on that. I've actually made a few friends doing that. Just, you know, jumping in, giving someone a hand, and you quite easily make friends on Farming Sim. I have in the past.
Oh, bless. You're the same age as my daughter.
Well, yeah, no, it's one of them games though. You can quite easily make some friends on Farming Sim, especially if you help people out. If you just jump on a random server, that, you know, someone who's got it unlocked, all that kind of thing, people are usually quite welcoming because you come in to help. As long as you obviously don't muck about or anything like that, and you do what they ask you to do. Generally, they're usually quite welcoming, and they'll usually ask you to come back and give them a hand again. You know, I know it can be difficult. I've been there myself, you know, because like most of my friends don't play farming sim and stuff like that. They're not into them type of games. They're COD players, and they play stuff like I don't know, GTA. But
I always get the It's just searching around, really, and
it is.
looking for that specific one where you don't get denied.
That's it.
It's just.
Well, it's like just for an example, I tend to get denied from looking for groups quite a lot because even though I stream and I do YouTube and stuff like that, I don't tend to go on headset when I'm playing without, when I'm not streaming and stuff like that. I don't tend to go on headset because I just like a bit of peace and quiet. I just want to play the game, and just do what I'm doing. So I tend to get denied quite a lot when I'm trying to join looking for groups and stuff like that because I don't want to go on headset. I don't mind going on headset, but if I don't have to, I won't. I can just.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Can I just disturb you a minute? Am I buying a trailer?
I've already bought one. I've already bought one. It's at the shop.
Okay, what do I need to do now?
Just grab the trailer and bring it to the farmyard.
Okay.
Let's get this
Sorry
gate open. But no, it's what's it called? But like I said, it's just one of them where, you just gotta find that right group. It does take time. I used to play.
There are only 5 off and 4 locked, and the only one that's not locked, so I don't have all the mods. That's where you come across. That's
Oh, we've got crop destruction.
a bit difficult in that sense. I mean, usually there's a sense of like you can download the mods as you go on it. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a button that clicks download our mods, so but it's just if you want to download those mods from ModHub, usually ModHub that's on the game. But yeah, it's just a waiting game really in that sense. Just finding someone who will allow you to do things for them, really.
Yeah, like I said, I've been playing farming sim since FS15, and I used to play with a guy. I can't remember his name now; it's been a long time. But I used to play with a guy on the PC, and it took me a while to find someone that I got on with. It was one of those situations where I met people, but they weren't. I wouldn't say they were unfriendly, but they weren't like me, shall we say?
Yes, we are in the same house.
Yes.
Wait, are you both in the same house? I hear an echo. I'm really sorry about the echo. We are in the same house. We're actually right next to each other. We're trying to figure out a way to stop the echo.
Yeah.
So I'm really sorry about the echo and any issues with the sound. It's just a case of perseverance until we get something sorted for it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're husband and wife.
Yes.
So yeah, we're literally sat right next to each other.
Is it really bad though? But I don't mind. But is it really bad though? Or is it like only a little bit or a lot? I don't know how to explain it any other way. Not a different room. I can't go in a different room, unfortunately.
Yeah, we can't. It's
Our setup's literally in one area of the house, and we have to keep it that way. Obviously, the rest of it's all communal and family areas.
Yeah, we have children, so obviously like when we're streaming and stuff like that.
Not really go on your stream on your phone and here. It's a bit difficult, that one.
Well, we've currently got the stream running through our Xboxes so we can see the chat, so we can see what you're saying, because when we're in game we can't see. But obviously if we turn on the volume, it echoes through our microphones, so it makes it even worse. So we wouldn't actually get a true picture of what it's like because obviously it'd be echoing through from the TV.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of annoying. It's hard to test. We have done some testing, and it didn't seem too bad to us, did it? But obviously everybody's different. It depends on what equipment you're using. 'Cause it's like, for example, I remember making a YouTube video quite a while back, and it was called. For me, when I was editing it, it was really, really echoey. But then when it got uploaded to YouTube and I actually looked at it on my phone, it wasn't echoey at all. So it was one of them where it's like, that's a bit complicated. I'm not sure how you'd figure that one out, kind of thing. But yeah, no, like you said, going in different rooms, yes, ideally, that would be the ideal situation to stop it. And we have tried it in the past. The problem we have is our entire setup, so we literally have our TVs, our PCs, our Xboxes, everything is all connected together in one place, because we share a lot of information and stuff like that, and rather than loading it onto, say, a USB stick or a hard drive or whatever, or sending it through email, it's easier just to connect the PCs together and just flick it across. You know, because we share a YouTube channel. Obviously, we have separate Twitch channels, but we share a YouTube channel.
We actually did.
We did that once, yeah.
We put up he's put up a wall in between you on put it up on wood, and I think you missed out somewhere, but yeah, we did have a wall in between us, but it didn't really make much.
Yeah, it still echoed a bit, didn't it?
Oh, you hit your pasting. It's no problem. I do that all the time, but yeah, we have tried that. The only sometimes when we get echo, it's when I'm a bit loud. I don't actually mean to be, but I do get loud sometimes, and yeah. But we are going to be sorting it. We was considering getting a stand microphone.
Which then it won't echo.
Yeah, it won't echo because we'll both be talking through the same microphone.
We did used to have one, but we got rid of it. Because it didn't suit what we needed, but now we'll see that that was probably a mistake, because we could have made it work after a lot of research, and it was like, okay, but never mind, kind of thing. But yeah, no, it doesn't help as well. Evex is supposed to have a noise gate on her microphone, and she hasn't put it on. We forgot to set it up, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So once her noise gate's put on, it might not even be a problem. You know, but we'll find out. Unfortunately, while we're streaming, we can't put it on, it won't let us. So once we've finished the stream, we'll put it on, and hopefully next stream it should be okay. Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be. Where am I putting this, by the way?
What, the trailer? Bring it down to 23.
Oh, I've gone too far.
It's alright.
My MS is quite bad at the moment.
Yeah.
So I do apologise for jumping and stuff. It keeps going to like 100 and stuff, so let me turn round.
So for people on mine, just doing the canola, getting 23 turned around. Not sure what we're going to plant in here next. We'll have to have a look at the calendar when we're finished doing the harvesting, and then we'll see what's going in for the next crop. Potentially.
I really want to play with people because I'm lonely, that's why I'm asking. I get that. I understand that completely. There's nothing worse than playing on your own. But as we've said, unfortunately, at the moment, we're not actually accepting people joining us at the minute.
Not while we're streaming, anyway.
Not yeah, especially while we're streaming. When we're streaming, it's a definite no. Maybe, like we said, on
Our server.
Our server, at some point, we might unlock it and let people play on there with us. But yeah, at the moment, it's no. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is. It's called dying. I'm sorry, what? Well, yeah. You said there's
Yeah,
something worse
that's
than
it.
playing by yourself. It's an expression. I don't mean it quite literally. Sorry. Maybe I should word my things better.
How far away from you are you?
I'm on my way. I'm nearly there.
Okay, I'm 70% full.
Yeah, sorry. Also, he put, oh, I'm only 10, I didn't know though. I'm all up 6. I don't know what P6 is, sorry. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry, I'm going through bushes.
You annoy me when you do that.
I don't. But I'm not turning back around again.
Pipes out when you're ready.
I'm coming. Primary 6.
Ah, so you're in year 6? Yeah, you same age as our daughter.
Yeah, my daughter's in year 6 at school at the moment.
Yeah, she just turned 11.
He said, I'm going to go for lunch, bye.
See you later,
Bye.
you eat.
Enjoy your dinner.
But yeah, anyway, we get 23 done, and then we'll see what's cooking in the calendar for getting planted. Normally, your best bet is obviously to replant canola. I don't want to be repetitive. I don't want to keep planting the same crop over and over. Obviously, canola is going to be good for the money. You know, it's going to be a good money earner. But we don't want to keep doing the same crop over and over and over. So we will do our best.
How much more? Sorry, how much more do you need? Okay for now?
I'm empty at the moment.
Okay, I'm 65% on it. So I might as well leave it here for now.
Yeah, you can do. If you want to, actually, do you want to check the map while I'm just continuing? And do you want to see if this field needs any ploughing or liming or anything like that?
23 currently it's plowed.
Go on the other. No, not the growth one. Go on the other one.
Yeah, it's the soil composition. That's the one. Right. Okay.
So the edges need ploughing. The very edges, but we could do that at any time. It doesn't really matter.
Hasn't got a need to plow or anything like that.
It doesn't need lime. But it is literally just a turnaround, isn't it? Right. So this field needs pretty much just to be cultivated, de-stoned, and as you're saying that, are we doing stoning this time, or are we leaving it?
The problem is when we were on single player, multiplayer single player.
Yeah.
When we was doing the stoning, there wasn't one that was big enough.
That is very true.
To hold them. That was the biggest problem because obviously the field they get quite a lot of stones.
The fields aren't as big on this as they were on the last one.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm a bit about.
Well, we can always do it, and if it ends up being like we're spending most of the stream de-stoning, then we'll just turn it off.
Yeah.
We can do it that way.
Or we do it off camera sort of thing.
Well, no, we'll do everything on camera. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, no, what we'll do then is we'll do the de-stoning, and we'll just play it by ear.
Okay.
So, if you want to go and get cultivator.
Well, I might as well bring your tractor back as well.
Yes, you can do. You might as well just jump across.
Mine here.
Yeah, that's fine.
45 by a cultivator now. So, do we need to buy a stone picker as well?
We will do, yes. But obviously you're going to have to pick a cultivator that's suitable for our tractors,
Yeah.
you could get the subsoiler
Oh,
that we
yeah.
got on the mod last time, but you have to get the smaller version.
Yes.
That's if our tractors can pull it. I don't know if they will. I think it...
That one's
No, not
120.
that one. No, not them. Go straight across. Keep going. No, not that one. It might be
Can't go any further.
it might be under plows.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. They look like...
Yeah.
Oh, that
So
one.
what's the horsepower requirement for the small one? No, ignore that.
Oh.
Click on it.
Oh, okay.
The small one. What's the horsepower requirement for it? 250, is it? Oh, I'm going off track here.
260 it says there.
260, yeah, so we can't have that yet. So you just get a cultivator or a disc harrow for now, and we'll make do. Something that's alright for our tractor, so anything up to 170 180 horsepower.
Right, them ones are 180 horsepower, one is 6 metres, one 5 metres. There's 10k difference between them both.
Okay. So we could get the 35,000 one. And if you want to grab that, grab my tractor and make a start cultivating.
Yeah,
While
the field that
I'm
you're on,
yeah, while I'm finishing the harvest.
Okay, I'll do that. That's fine.
You might as well go around the edges. It looks
I
nice.
like that orange.
Looks alright in the orange, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good. I didn't notice it till I got
I didn't
in,
even
so
know-
I was like, oh, that's well nice.
In all fairness, I didn't even know you could change the colour until I noticed it had change colour on it. Whenever I've bought it in the past, I've always had it in blue.
Yeah, it's nice that you can change its colour.
It is.
Right,
That's one of the things I've always liked about Valtra, is the fact you can change the colour, but that Valtra you never could.
no, I didn't want to change that one.
Must have. Must have.
Right, so I've got that now. Oh, what am I doing? This will take a bit of getting used to. The little gap in the
It's a
between.
really tight bend on that shop, isn't it?
It is. Well, you expect that to be like just an extension, wouldn't you? You don't expect it to be the way out.
Yeah, but it does further prove, though, that this map is designed for smaller equipment.
Yeah.
It is quite a small map. So, but so far, it's looking quite nice.
It is. It's got some lovely views.
Yeah, from what I've seen so far, it's I'm quite liking it. Obviously, at the moment, I'm going to hold my hands up. It doesn't rate Chellington. I really enjoyed Chellington. It was a very nice map.
Helen.
Yeah,
it
but
was.
we haven't seen it all yet, so I'm not going to slate it. I'm really not. But I am hoping, and I know oxygendavid has said that he will not be doing any recreates of maps from FS, well, any of the FSs. He's not going to be recreating any maps. He is going to be doing new ones, from what he said. But I would love it if you do Chellington again. I really did like Chellington. It was a good map.
There was just something about it.
It just had that feel.
Yeah, it had that at home sort of
Yeah,
feel.
it did.
It's like, this is the one. you
Yeah,
know?
it really did. It had a really homely feel. But,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, we'll see what happens. He may do, he may not. It's all a wait and see game, innit? But saying that though, he might make some new maps that are very similar or the same, or, you know, have a very similar feel to them. Because saying that, Sandy Bay had a similar feel. Wasn't quite as nice as Chellington. I did like Sandy Bay. Wasn't quite as nice as Chellington though. Chellington had a better feel about it.
I didn't play Sandy Bay, did I?
You did for a little while. We played it as a single player off camera.
Oh, right, okay.
For a little
I
while.
can't remember.
Yeah, we bought the horse farm, if you remember, and we ran a horse ranch. And then the field that was in front of the horse farm we converted into a farmyard.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, no, I prefer Chellington.
Yeah, it was a nice map. I had nothing against the against Sandy Bay. I did like it, but it just didn't have the it had a nice feel to it, but it didn't have the same feel as Chelly. Chelly had a really good feel.
Yeah, it did. It did. But you never know, we might find something that has the same feel this time round.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Right, so where's the entrance? Is that it there?
It's literally just as you come to the bend.
There, yeah. That's why I missed it before.
Yeah, it's quite small. Right, anyway, I'm just going to quickly stick this combine on a worker, and I will be back in 2 seconds. I just need a quick toilet break, but I want to keep moving. So I will see you all in a split second.
Let's see if I can line this up now. That's the way I always line it up. Right, long way. Line it out. Yeah, it seems to be struggling a tiny bit. Not majorly, but it's still. It used to be struggling a little bit. Like, just be, I don't know, next maybe. Is it even doing it? Oh yeah, it is. Need to come back and do that in a second, because I've just missed a big patch. May need to stop doing this in a minute and empty the harvester. I'll keep the Evexes away. Once I've got this correctly, that would make sorry about that. I was just quickly checking his screen because obviously it's right next to me. I can see how full he is, to see how full he actually is. So it's going to need emptying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park it up here. Oh my god, that's a mess. I'm going to park this one up here for a second. I'm going to turn this one on and go and empty. I probably won't be able to empty all of them because I'm 65% full, but anyway, got a bit of work till I get some here actually. Well, the work is not doing very well, is it? This has a pipe on this side, so I'm here. Might as well wait for it to get to this side. Let it turn around before I empty it. Probably on the way here. We'll see. There's plenty of room. If that was me, I'm coming out into the path where I am just to turn around. I give myself plenty of room. And then I'll go down with it. See if I can keep up with it. Oh, bit of lag there. I'm nearly full as well. Right, now I'm full, so I'm going to have to go and sell that I'll come back and cultivate in a few minutes once I've gone and... Are we...
By the way, I'm back. Sorry about that. What?
Are we selling
Yes,
it?
you might as well.
Yeah.
What's the price at?
That's what I'm wondering. Right, let me find out where I do it again. Sorry, I'm just getting my bearings and stuff. Oh, it's up.
1.6.
1687, yeah.
Not good. No.
No, wait, it's up.
Store it.
Okay.
Store it. We've got storage at the farm.
Yeah, it's next to the cow.
It's literally on the roadside.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's literally on the roadside where the cows are. But yeah, if you store grain for now, and then maybe either next month or month after, it might be worth
Selling it
then.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I've got a bit of a chest infection, so occasionally I can't help it, but gosh, I am sorry for that. I was trying to hold that one in until I go on a break, but it just decided to pop up. Okay.
But yeah, I think we need to get some greenhouses put down, then we'll have a generated income coming in, and at least then we can have things selling all year round. Obviously, between crops, it's going to take a short while. I might have continued going around the field actually, and then when I get back round, I'll clean up the mess that the AI made.
Yeah.
It did make a little bit of a mess.
I could do a better job on that saying something.
You improved a lot over the last 6 to 8 months, actually.
Yeah, I have. I've got to admit. I used to think it.
Really
I just
bad.
keep crashing.
Yeah, but some of it might be
My
your latency though.
I was going to say my MS keeps jumping, so I'm a bit, what do you call it? I keep missing bits, so I'm moving and stuff.
Unfortunately.
Oh, it's that bit there, isn't it?
Yeah.
That gratey thing on the floor.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Avex's latency might be a little bit jumpy. We did used to have it on a wired connection, but we had to take it off and put it back to wireless because the house we live in has a very stupid design of the main phone line is right next to the front door. Well, you can't put anything, no plugs, no nothing. And we used to have the router plugged in the living room where there was a secondary phone line, but we had a problem with the main phone hub, and they had to disconnect all the other phone lines in the house to get it to work properly again. So we've had to move the router into the hallway where we literally can't get wires to. So unfortunately we're not on a wired connection anymore, on a wireless one, so latency can be an issue at times.
It can be, but it's still playable.
Yeah, it's still perfectly fine because we do have decent Wi-Fi. You know, we do have pretty decent Wi-Fi. We pay extra for the bigger boost to the Wi-Fi, but obviously nothing beats a wired connection. But unfortunately, it's just not possible anymore because they've mucked our phone lines up. Go British Telecom.
We was actually considering getting our
Box moved.
phone line moved, the box moved, and having it moved, but it's obviously it costs money, so...
No, it's not just the money, it's about the fact that because of COVID,
they wouldn't
do it. we did ask them if they do it, but because of COVID they're not sending engineers into the house to do work like that. It's not priority work, so it's like, okay, that's fine, just have to wait, won't we?
Well, that's it.
But it's not an issue.
No.
We cope. We do cope.
We do.
But yeah, no, on other things as well. obviously for you guys, anybody who didn't watch our Forza live stream that we did the other day, I'm mixing it up on the channel a little bit. Obviously, as you know, before we mainly did farming sim pretty much all the time. That's pretty much all we ever did. We're not going to be doing that anymore. Don't get me wrong, we're still going to be playing farming sim. It's still going to be a massive part of the channel, but we're going to mix up the games a bit, aren't we?
Yes.
We're going to be
Yeah.
playing a bit of anything we fancy, really. Oh, I'm full.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention then to my meter.
Yeah, no, it's my. I should have checked really, but when I put the thing down, I just started as well.
Don't worry. I didn't even notice then, to be fair. I was too busy talking. But yeah, no, we're going to be playing a bit of pretty much anything we fancy, really. You know, it's still going to be, obviously, farming sim. Playing a bit of Forza now, aren't we, as well?
Yeah.
We're going to be maybe doing some other bits. Might do a bit of Sea of Thieves if we fancy playing that. Pretty much anything that sort of pops into his head and go, oh, we fancy playing that today.
Yeah.
No, so it isn't going to be just a solid, it's farming sim. It will be a bit of everything now. You know, we're not going to stick to one particular category anymore. But I think the good thing about that as well is normally, because obviously we normally do it in videos. Each time we do a video, we play for probably an hour to an hour and a half max, depending on whether we were whether we was doing a voiced video, or if we was doing a live stream. Not a live stream, sorry, a voiced video, or if we were doing a time lapse. Depending on what we were doing, depended on how long we played for, because obviously editing reasons we're getting it between like 15 and 30 minutes. But the good thing is now, because we're going to be doing it all in live stream, yes, obviously the videos are going to be quite long, maybe between an hour and 3 hours, or even longer sometimes, depends on how much time we have to live stream. You'll actually see more. You know, I know obviously you're going to have to sit through all the harvesting like you are now, but you'll actually see quite a bit more, because in essence, if we do a 3-hour live stream, that's like that's us playing for 3 hours. That's like 3 videos in one. You know, so even though we may not be doing farming sim every day, you will see 3 days worth of videos in one session. You know, and it's one of them. Obviously, if you guys don't want to watch the harvesting, then feel free just to zip past it. If you watch, rewatch it on YouTube, feel free to zip past the harvesting. Obviously, you'll miss some of the chatter. You might miss out on some of the things we're talking about, but your prerogative. That is exactly your choice. But we just feel that it might be a bit better. It might be a bit more engaging, I want to say. Be a bit more engaging. So it's one of them. If you get time, come join in the live stream with us. Come and chat. We're quite willing to talk to you. We'll chat back. We have been today. But if you haven't got time, then just catch up on YouTube. You're not going to miss anything, because everything will be transferred over there, so that you're not going to miss a thing. But that's, I suppose, beauty of sending live streams from Twitch over to YouTube. Nobody misses anything, then, do they? But we're going to live stream to YouTube, but it's a little bit more fiddly than doing it to Twitch. Plus, we can't live stream to YouTube from our Xboxes. We can only do it to Twitch, so it just makes more sense doing it to Twitch initially and then send it to YouTube afterwards.
YouTube later.
Yeah, it just makes more sense.
It does make more sense.
Because that's another thing we've changed as well. We are mixing things up. We're not just going to be playing PC anymore. We do play PC. We're on PC right now, but we're going to be playing on the Xboxes too. The Xboxes are going to become part of the channel. Forza that we recorded the other day, that was on the Xbox, and to be honest, I think it turned out quite well. It was the first time we've streamed on the Xbox, and I think it looked and sounded alright, didn't it, to be fair? When
I think on mine, the sound of the game was a bit too loud.
Yeah, but minor adjustments.
I was going to say that's the learning curve, isn't it?
Yeah, we also made the mistake of leaving the music on as well. Which obviously the instant I was just gonna say the instant that video went live, it was like, you're copyrighted. It's like, okay.
And we're like, oh no.
But oh well, it's You live and you learn. The funny thing is, normally, the first thing I do, especially when I'm streaming or recording, is turn the music off, because it's an instant copyright. But because I play Forza in my own personal time, I do like to have the radio on when I'm playing, so I didn't think about it.
Or sometimes, like when we're with people, it's a case of we don't think about the radio.
No,
We
because
can't
it
hear it
can't.
half the
Yeah,
time
when you're in
sometimes.
party chat, you don't really hear it. It goes quite quiet. So you
Yeah.
just sort of
Oh,
like the party chat overrides the music. You don't really hear it. But the funny thing is, though, even though we couldn't really hear it ourselves when we were playing in the live stream, you can hear it loud and clear. It's quite loud.
okay.
You know, and it's like,
You need
oh,
emptying again, or are you
I'm
okay for now?
33% at the moment.
Okay, I'll leave you for now and I'll start cultivating
Yeah, you can
again.
carry on cultivating. Carry on cultivating. But yeah, so we're going to be mixing it up a little bit. It's going to be a bit of PC gaming, a bit of Xbox gaming. We're going to do a bit of everything, aren't we? Just whatever
Yeah.
takes us fancy. We're actually considering doing some maybe MMOs as well. Doing a bit of streaming when we're playing on MMOs. So that will be a bit different too. See what happens there.
There's going to be a big difference in the
There is.
sense of like variety. There's going to be a lot of different varieties for a different variety of people, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and obviously to you guys that have obviously you've subscribed to me for well to us, sorry. That used to be my channel.
Yeah.
You subscribed to us.
Hey, even though it was your channel, what's yours is mine.
Yeah, I know,
So,
I know. I need to be careful there, don't I? Need to be careful with that one. But no, it's you know, even though you subscribe to us for say farming sim, or you subscribe to us for, you know, I know quite a few people subscribe to me for train sim, you know, and all that kind of thing. Those things aren't going away. They are still going to be part of the channel. You know, we may even have a go at Train Sim World. We
yeah.
could have a go at that again, because we did have a little play on it a lot long back, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
You know, we can bring that back to the channel. Euro Truck, American Truck, we can bring that back because especially now convoys are in. You know, convoys on Euro Truck and American Truck are, and obviously the new. We've not really played with it all that much, have we?
No.
We've done a little bit, not much. You know, we have done a little bit on it, but it's something that definitely we could do.
Something we're looking into.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. We could do some live streaming on convoys, doing some convoying on both American and Euro Truck, whatever we fancy. You know, again, we recently did a full playthrough. Obviously, we didn't record it. We should have done. We didn't. Of Bus Sim 21. We did an entire playthrough on that, didn't we? You know, that's potentially, if it's something people are interested in, we could do that again too. Do a full playthrough on Bus Sim. That's not an issue.
Once all the bugs have gone,
Yeah, they need to fix the
a lot of
bugs.
bugs with the new bus sim.
Yeah.
It's, I was quite disappointed to be fair.
Yeah, to be honest, if we were going to do Bus Sim as a new playthrough, I'd like to do it multiplayer. So until they fix the multiplayer bugs, that one is kind of off the table. But as soon as they fixed it, quite happy to do that.
Happy to do that.
Yeah, no. Sorry to say to anybody who might be interested, I will not be playing Flight Sim. I had a go, and yeah, flying's not for me. I've no, don't get me wrong, like argument's sake on GTA or something like that. I'm not too bad at flying. I'm not the best, but I'm not too bad at it. But on the flight simulator, I am god awful. Such a bad, so bad at flying on that. I did have a go, and I honestly did try, and it was like, nah, that's not happening. So I won't be doing that again.
Yeah, but you know a game when it's for you and when
Yeah,
it's
you
not
do.
for you, don't you?
You do though, don't you? When you're playing a game, you really do sit there and think, oh yeah, this is for me. And then there's other times where you're on a game, you're like, no, this isn't happening. You know, I don't think I'm sorry if you heard that. I banged my knee on the desk. You know, you just know a game when it's not for you. You know, but that's another thing as well. It's like obviously we are very big on our survival games. We do play quite a lot of survival games, don't we? You know, so that's again something else that we could probably contribute to the channel. Bit of survival gameplay. Potentially, I don't know.
Act 2 maybe?
Act 2 when it comes out, yeah, we could bring some Act 2 to the channel. Definitely do that. That wouldn't be an issue. Maybe even a bit of Atlas if we get time to play it. because obviously the downside with Atlas is it does take quite a lot of time, because you need to be on all the time.
That's part of the problem with that
Yeah,
as well, isn't it?
same with current Arc as well. You do need to be on quite a lot to make it feasible, especially if you, argument's sake, if you're playing PvP. If you're on a PvP server, you need to be on regular.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, so potentially they could come on, but we'll see. But we could do stuff like 7 Days to Die, maybe a bit of State of Decay. We could do some State of
Yeah.
Decay, that might be interesting. There's plenty of stuff. If you guys have got any suggestions, just leave a comment, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. Just leave a comment, and we'll definitely give it a serious consideration, because we're into a lot of games, really, aren't we? There's not much we're not really into, unless it's sports.
We are.
Don't
Yeah.
even don't say football or FIFA or NBA or anything like that, because you're just gonna get an instant no. We don't do sports games. Obviously, racing games, they're different. You know, MotoGP, I'd quite happily give a go at MotoGP. We've recently had a go at Formula One. We started a profile on that, didn't we? Which again, we could actually bring that to the channel too, because we've only just started that as our as a two-player career session. We could definitely bring that over onto the channel.
And we're learning on that.
Yeah, we're learning.
Still,
Yeah.
We've never.
No.
I think we've played a total of like an hour on it.
Yeah, we've not done a lot.
So it's all going to be a full learning curve for us.
Yeah, so we could definitely bring a bit of Formula One to the channel. That's not an issue. Stuff like that, sports-wise, quite happy to have a go. Dirt rally, anything like that. You know, quite content to try anything like that. Even strategy games like Age of Empires. You know, we played that for a little while, not long back, didn't we? And
Yes, we did.
you know, I love Age of Empires. I always have a massive fan of Age of Empires. It's always been my go-to game if I've got nothing to do. You know, if I'm just sat there and I've not got a lot to do, Age of Empires is definitely my go-to game. But we could definitely stream some online battles with that, couldn't we? That's something we could take a look at. You know, like I said, just a variety of stuff, anything really. So if you guys do have any suggestions of stuff you want to see us play, give us a holler.
Just let us know, and we'll have a look and consider it.
Yeah. Obviously, depends on if we can get it at the time. Obviously, some things are. Pardon me, sorry, I've got a bit of indigestion. Some things are slightly limited. You know.
Yeah. Oh, you need them to.
Yeah, it's right, I'll do it. You carry on doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
Yeah, obviously it depends on what it is. Depends on what it is. 'Cause obviously some games we won't be able to play because they're restricted to, say, PlayStation or whatever. That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
We don't.
we won't be going back to PlayStation.
No.
We used to play PlayStation. We've played it for many years, haven't we?
Yep.
But ever since we come to the Xbox Series X, we would never ever go back. We even converted all our kids to Xbox, didn't we?
Yeah, from PlayStation.
Yep, from PlayStation. I would never go back again.
No. But personally with that, I love the fact that PC and Xbox share a lot. You know, 'cause it's like we have the Game Pass on the Xbox. I can quite happily go on the PC and say, oh yes, I'll play that off the Game Pass because it's free to me on the PC because I have the Xbox.
Yes.
You know, it's just a nice little features like that. I enjoy it. You know, it just gives you so much more variety of stuff that you can play. You know.
There's a lot better games on the Game Pass as well.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Some of them are a bit to be desired. You know, I'll look through the Game Pass sometimes and I'll just sit there and go, why? Why would you even want to play that? You know, but there's also other things where it's like, yeah, I'll give that a go. You know, stuff that you wouldn't even think about sometimes. You know, because you look at a game on the store, for example, and you'd be like, I really don't, no, I'm not going to pay 15, 20 quid for that, or 30 quid, or 50 quid, or 70 quid, or whatever it's going to cost you. You know, but if it's on the Game Pass and you at least have a go at it, and yeah, they may take it off in like a month or so, but if you've enjoyed it, you're going to buy it. You know, you will pay for it. That's the thing I actually like about the Game Pass. You know, is it like when they do take stuff off, it's at least you've been able to have a go at it. I like that. Nice feature. Better than PlayStation Now. Never impressed with that. remember, I paid for it for a long time, but there was never anything on it that I really wanted to play. It was all
No, they
old
never were,
stuff.
were
No, it was never anything. Never anything. It was
they?
always.
Like on this we had Forza straight away, pretty much.
Yeah, Forza Horizon 5
I was
day one.
really surprised. Yeah, I was really surprised the day it come out. It was on Game Pass. I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah, day one. And we're like, yep, playing that.
Yep, definitely.
We've been quite enjoying Forza, to be fair, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, we played Forza Horizon 4 a little bit. Didn't play it a ton, but enjoyed that. And then, obviously, when 5 was coming out, we're like, yeah, we'll be playing that when it's the store. And then, obviously, went straight into Game Pass, so it's like, that's even better. It's free.
Yep.
Nothing better than free.
No, definitely not. But it's been quite enjoyable, really, hasn't it?
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's been really good. It's not a lot different than Forza Horizon 4, to be fair, except it's set in Mexico rather than the UK. You know, but it's fun. It's been enjoyable. They've done a nice job of it. You know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's glitchy or anything either. You know,
No.
there's not really been any bad the odd little thing, like where the infinite loading when you're trying to convoy when you're trying to reconvoy after a race, and it doesn't let you load in properly. But I have a feeling that's more due to the servers full, or there's just not a space, or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably to heighten the availability on servers.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but it's understandable, kind of thing. If that is the case, obviously. You know, but other than that, I can't really say there's been any glitches. The only other glitch we really had on Forza was when we tried to do the thingies together and it kept black screening us.
Oh yeah,
the missions. Yeah, when we tried to do the missions together, when you're unlocking certain areas. We tried to do that as a multiplayer, and it does let you do it as a multiplayer, but when we got halfway through, it just black screened and wouldn't do anything.
It won't go any further.
No, it forced us to do it solo, didn't it? Yeah, so I think they're the only real glitches we've seen on that game, to be fair.
They are so far, but I think it's brilliant considering.
Yeah, yeah. I believe PC have had some glitches to do with liveries. Getting a black screen when you put a new livery on your car.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, but that's PC only though. Other than that, I've not seen anything. It's quite smooth. It's been very smooth running.
Yeah,
It's quite surprising for a new game, to be fair.
Yeah. I know Evex had a couple of dashboards.
She's on the S series though.
She is, and that was only the other day, wasn't it?
She's the only one that's out of our group. She's the only one that's really been experiencing any issues on it, isn't she? But she's on an S series, not an X. Whereas everybody else in our group is on an X. So it could just be something to do with the S. Obviously, I don't know what it's like to do with like you know, the Xbox One or the Xbox One X or S. I have no idea what it's like on them. Could have issues, don't know. I've not heard anything. You know, I do try to keep up with some news, but I've not heard anything. Nothing's popped up really. You know, but saying that though, an interesting piece of information that I actually found out last night that I'm a little bit excited about, but we'll see if it happens. Apparently, Microsoft is acquiring Blizzard Entertainment and
It's classed as Blizzard
Activision. I couldn't think of the other name. Blizzard are actually looking at acquiring Blizzard Activision. So if Microsoft do acquire it, they will then be the new owners of Call of Duty. They'll be the new owners of
World of
Warcraft, Diablo, Hearthstone.
Is it Starcraft?
Starcraft, yeah, Starcraft as well. So they're actually going to be the owners of quite a few reasonably
Big
set
games.
big game, big titles. But from I was reading in the article as well, there is a potential. Don't know whether it'll happen, but from what they were talking about, that Microsoft were looking at making World of Warcraft available on Game Pass. Whether that would be just for the PC, don't know. But there was talk of the maybe making it console compatible too. So that would bring World of Warcraft to the console, but it would be an Xbox exclusive.
Oh, I've just cultivated the bit.
Oh, don't worry about it, it's only a little bit. But
I
yeah,
didn't click.
it would make World of Warcraft an Xbox and PC exclusive, which I think was quite exciting news. To be fair, it's I was a Warcraft fan for many years. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and hazard a guess how long it was. Let's say 9+ years. I played World of Warcraft for, but big fan. I still play it now occasionally, don't we? We still play it.
Yeah.
Rarely.
The only reason we don't is like after I'd say after
Cataclysm, yeah.
Cataclysm, yeah. We loved Wrath of the Lich King. Loved Cata, but after that I think it started just going down and down and down, and
Yeah,
it wasn't as enjoyable as it.
When we came back at the end of Mr. Pandaria, didn't we? And that was it was okay.
Oh, Fireland. Oh no, that was Cataclysm.
That was Cataclysm. Yeah, that was Cataclysm. We came back at the end of Mr. Pandaria, and
Yes, we
it
did.
wasn't too bad towards the end when they'd done some tweaks. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. But Legion, Battle for Azeroth, really weren't impressed with them. They really didn't. They didn't gel, did they?
No, I think it doesn't help that it was sort of brilliant at the beginning.
Yeah.
The first few, and they've sort of gone down, and it's just like no.
Yeah.
If they'd have brought the like Legion and Battle for Azeroth, Warlords of Draenor,
Well, there's Draenor as well, yeah.
yeah, out first,
And then it led on to Lich King and stuff like that. That'd have been different, yeah.
that would have been a lot better.
Yeah. But obviously,
But because we're going down, it's like no. Just
yeah, every expansion they bring out has been declining. But that's EA for you. Yeah. Not a fact. I'm not going to slate EA. They do make some good games, but occasionally they like to make a hash of things. But that's my opinion.
Don't eat your old Sims.
Yes, they do. I love Sims, but no, they do make a hash of things at times. But I'm not going to slate them. I do like EA. They are a okay company, especially when it comes
That could be one we'll bring through the channel as well.
some
when it
Sims.
comes out.
Yeah, Sims 5.
When
Yeah.
the new one comes out.
Yeah, Sims
apparently
5.
It's supposed to be multiplayer, isn't it?
Yeah, Sims 5 is supposed to be coming to the channel at some point soon, isn't it? To the channel. No. It's supposed to be coming out at some point soon. But yes, we
Yeah,
could bring
I
it to the channel.
Do you know what? I knew you'd said something not quite right then, and I was like, what? And then it was when you corrected yourself that I realised what you said.
Yeah, but no, that's something we could potentially bring to the channel in the future. Some
Yeah.
Sims 5, see what that's like, 'cause it is apparently going to be multiplayer, like Alexia said. So more potential. But yeah, there's plenty of things we could definitely bring over. But it's
Just a waiting game,
it is.
really.
It is. It's figuring out what'll
What'll work
work and what won't work. Because obviously we can stream anything. Streaming's not a problem. Making videos for things is harder. Making videos for things is a lot harder, because, like, argument's sake, when we attempted to do Call of Duty videos, they were quite hard to do, because you was always trying to pick your best bits.
Yeah.
They were quite difficult to do, because it's like, obviously not everybody wants to see you die 50 million times. But you're always trying to pick your best bits out. So making videos for that were actually quite hard and time consuming. But if you're live streaming it, it's a different story, isn't it? It's completely different.
All in there,
So we can pretty much live stream anything. It's just on the sense of, like, is it entertaining? That is the question.
But it's not just that, it's what works for us as well.
It does, it does.
We don't want to be sat there playing a game we're not actually enjoying.
No, I don't mean in that sense. Well, yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
you're right in that sense, because, like, with you enjoy COD, whereas with me, I don't mind it, but I'm not a fan of COD. It's okay. Oh, your phone's ringing now.
Oh, sorry. Just bear with me a minute. I'm just going to take a little break.
And she'll be back in a second because she's got a phone call. And trust it to be my sister to ring during a live stream. She always rings at the best times. She's great at it. But, oh, and I'm full. Didn't see that then. Pipe out. This tractor. Right, well while she's away, because I don't know how long she's going to be on the phone, I'll stick the combine back on a worker while I go and empty this. Get that filled up. Right. I'll take it up to the farm. To my right or my left? Too sure. Farm is to the left. Head over to the farm, get this emptied. No point selling it yet because the price just isn't good enough. Another piece of news as well, actually. I will be back to using my steering wheel rather than the controller soon. I have got it. It's sat here. It's sat right in front of me. I just currently can't use it because I've injured my foot, so I can't use the pedals. So until my foot is better, fortunately can't really use pedals all that much. So I will be back on that very soon, hopefully. I'm not looking forward to using the steering wheel again. Be quite good. There. Right. So back into that shed out, was it? Oh, it is. I have a storage barn across the road. Interesting. Okay. At least now we know we've got a storage barn there. At least we know we can store some of the equipment in there. That'd be quite handy. Because it's not a very big yard. Back this way. Back to the farm. Apologise for my rubbish driving. Like I said, I'm on a controller and I would much rather be using my steering wheel. Currently can't. Well, mine, I've only had it a month and I've probably used it 4 times in the month. Unfortunately. I injured my foot, like, I think it was a week after I got it, so I've not been able to use it since then, which is really, really frustrating. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly park this up again, and that there. Okay, so let's get it emptied. get it emptied out. Oh. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this back on a worker, and I'm going to take a quick break and just get a drink and what have you, and I'll be back probably in 2 to 3 minutes, so just enjoy watching the combine and a little bit of silence for a few minutes while me and Evex here just take a quick break. See you in a moment.
Hello. I'm back. Sorry about the abrupt exit, should I say? I was a bit surprised my phone went off because I was supposed to put it on silent, so it was like, oh, answer the phone like you would normally. So I am sorry for just quickly bobbing off, but hopefully that won't happen again. So I'm gonna finish cultivating. Feels heavier to steer than it did when we were playing before. I think I need to tweak some settings maybe. I think it's because it's on PC and I'm on an Xbox controller. I might need to tweak the settings, make it a bit more smooth or sensitive. That's and sort that out because on Xbox it's a lot more fluid. So that's why I'm sort of zigzagging everywhere. I'm trying to straighten up and then not quite straightening up. Evex will be back in a second. I think he's just having a quick drink. His mouth's dry. And, he'll be back then. And again, I want to remind you all. Sorry for if there's any echo. We're in the same room. So obviously there might be an echo from like when I get a bit too loud or and I've not put a suppressor on my microphone at the moment, so we need to get that sorted. Ready for the next stream. Hopefully sound quality's good, I suppose. Can't go for great. I don't think it's going to be a great sound quality at the moment because we're on headsets, so yeah. If you hear any noises in the background, we do have kids, so I'd apologise for that as well, but it's unavoidable. In a sense, you've got kids. I think everyone knows it. So it's one of them. And yeah, what Evex was saying before about games, if anyone has any games in mind, please just let us know and we'll give it a go. This is going to go to YouTube as well, so it's going to be there. It's like a back of, for people who can't watch live. So if you're running out of time or whatever when you're watching, you can always just wait for it to be posted on YouTube. It should be in the next couple of days, say. So, yeah.
Right, I am back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Let's change the screen.
I did that before. I turned the microphone on and then I was like, I could do it going live first.
But yeah, like Alexi was saying, we'll give a go on any game, and
apart from sports games,
yeah.
Unless it's like motorsport, like you said before.
Yeah, we'll give it stuff like that a go. Not a problem. But no, like she was saying about the sound quality and stuff like that. Hopefully, once she's got a suppressor on her microphone, the echoing shouldn't be too bad. And with the whole getting it from Twitch to YouTube, we will try as best to do it same day, if we can. But obviously, with the live streams being so long, can be like 3 hours at times, because this one is fast approaching the 2-hour mark. It can take a while for them to upload and basically buffer and all that kind of thing and process. So we will try as best to get them up on the same day, but I'm not promising anything. It will be within a day or two of the live stream. We'll do our best to get them up and running so that you can catch up or carry on watching the video later. But also remember that if you do not finish if you're with us for the live stream, you can rewatch the video on Twitch if need be for 14 days.
Yes, because we have that backup thing where you can keep it on there.
Yeah, so all videos will be available for 14 days on Twitch, but if you don't get a chance to go back to it within that time period, or you just go over to YouTube as soon as we've got it uploaded. and then you can watch it over there as well. So shouldn't be too bad. But like I said, and obviously we're going to be having more multiplayer sessions. Near enough all games now will be but the pair of us.
Hopefully.
Don't know why I did that. Well, most of them will. There might be the odd game that isn't. You know, it depends on whether we're both free to do it or whatever. But there may be a couple of games that aren't, but we'll see what happens.
I think we should just specify right there, any multiplayer games that we play that are multiplayer will continue to be multiplayer.
Yes.
They will not be separate. So it's like this, for instance. I will not come on without Evex. So rest assured that any games that we play that are multiplayer and you like the multiplayer, that will not change. It'll be a separate game entirely.
Yeah, it will. It'll be a separate game entirely.
Or a separate save.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we won't be continuing with currents without each other. We're not going to be doing that anymore. So it basically, if one of us is ill, unfortunately, that series cease until the other one's better. We'll just play something else for a while, and that's basically how it's going to work. So, but yeah. Alright, so far.
Yeah.
I think we're covering most of the information we wanted to cover during the live stream today. Getting there, slowly.
Yeah. What they always say, slow and steady.
They do. A lot of it's just as it comes to mind, to be fair.
Yeah, it is.
You know, we had some sort of like some things that we probably wanted to say, but
and we've not said it.
We've not said it, but you know, it's like I said, it's a learning curve, and we've been off for a while, and just getting back into the swing of things. Obviously doing videos again, for you guys. But it is going to be a case of like, we're not going to specifically make a video just for YouTube, if you get what I mean. It'll be a case of if we're playing, we'll record. You know,
if we feel it's suitable,
we'll put it up. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, if we're playing, we'll live stream, should I say, not record. We'll be live streaming. If we feel it's suitable, it'll go onto YouTube. If not, then we won't. You know, it just won't make it there. But like I said, you can still catch up with it on Twitch.
For
14 days. But obviously, anything to do with like farming sim and stuff like that, will always go over to YouTube. Regardless, because it's a progression. Anything that is progression will, regardless of the quality of our live stream, will go over to YouTube. Anything that's just sort of like a random playing or something like that, it may or may not make it there. You know, we're not going to promise it is, but most things will. I can honestly say most things will make it over to YouTube.
Oh, and I don't know if we've got the link on Twitch anywhere, but if it's not there, you can find us on YouTube by going searching Evex Gaming. Evexus Gaming, sorry. I'm giving you wrong information there. Evexus Gaming, and it'll be the same logo that's on Twitch. That's on there, so you'll be able to see it on there. Pretty easy enough.
I do have the link on my Twitch when you set the link up on yours.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got it on.
Yeah, so if you're watching my Twitch, I have got the link on my page for our YouTube channel. If you're watching Avexia's Twitch, then obviously we still need to add that, but hopefully by the time you watch this video, if you're not already in the live stream, we'll put the link up for you. We'll do that straight after this live stream, as well as put the suppressor on her microphone, because I keep hearing myself on the odd occasion, and it's really annoying for me, so I can't imagine what it's like for you guys. I hate hearing myself twice. It's bad enough when you record a video and have to listen to your own voice.
Yeah, but that's it, when you're on the microphone and stuff and you can hear yourself, you struggle with what you're saying.
Yeah, because you can hear yourself.
You're playing it back and you're like, oh, hang on, what am I supposed to be saying now?
Yeah, it distracts you. It's really distracting. But,
so,
you know, we'll fix it.
We will.
It'll come.
It will.
Because like we said, we are toying with the idea of getting a stand-up microphone. Something maybe like the blue snowball again, because we used to have one of them. I don't think I'd go as far as the Road NT again. They were good, but I don't think they were good enough for the price.
Too echoey, I think.
They were too echoey, yeah. They were really echoey. So I don't think I would go for that again. But maybe there's the blue snowball, blue yeti maybe. You know, we'll see. But we'll see how the headsets go first, because they're not too bad. The quality's not too bad on them. They do sound okay. It's just getting rid of that slight echo from it picking our voices up. But there is ways and means of dealing with that.
Yeah, there is. And it's just figuring out those ways and means, and
Yeah,
it's a learning curve.
Now, we obviously, when it comes to recording, we pretty much know what we're doing and how to do it and all that kind of thing. But when it comes to live streaming, aesthetically it's the same. But there is some slight differences. There's some slight differences, because it's like, argument's sake, for me, you know, I'm currently seeing my live stream, you know, right in front of me, and the picture quality doesn't look great, but when I watch the playback, it actually looks pretty good. So it's like, is that, how accurate is that kind of thing?
I think a lot of it's because we're on a 4K TV as well. I think it's because obviously it's different, it's bigger screen and yada yada. I think it makes a big difference to the quality.
It does, because obviously, well, like with us PCs, we have it on a PC on a screen that's suited for the hertz refresh rate and all that kind of thing, whereas the TVs are more suited to the Xbox's refresh rate. So I don't know, it's hard to say, innit?
I'd like to apologise. I've just completely veered off, and it's because when Evex was talking about the TV and that, I started looking at the big TV. And I wasn't watching my PC, so it was like I was playing on the TV rather than the PC screen. So I ended up veering off because there's a bit of a few seconds
delay.
So yeah, I've just made a mess of that one. I was wondering why on one screen I was halfway across the field and on the other I wasn't.
You're a numpty.
I know.
Get this on, because this gate is really in the way and I've not put this in a very good place. I think I'll have to pull it out. Let's pull it out, rather than struggling. Bring it forward a bit. I don't really use this top liner very much, to be fair, have we? First time
we haven't
used it, innit? Oh, we've used it a little bit.
It is. I think we have used it before, but it was for maps that we didn't play on all that much.
I can't remember.
And I think it was in the last.
It might have been in Farming Sim 19 actually. Yeah. I think we downloaded it as a mod though, not it wasn't in the game.
We may have. I'm not sure. I just remember we played. I'm sure we played on it on. I can't remember the map name, but it was only for like 5 minutes basically because we didn't like the map, did we?
I don't remember.
It had really small fields.
Can't remember.
I think the second word was Delina.
Oh, Macedolina? Something like that. It was a Polish map, weren't it?
Yes,
it was a Polish map. Yeah, I remember. We never recorded on it, did we? We just played on it. To see what we went on to see what it was like, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. It was when we were looking for
a new map.
A new map.
Yeah, before we did Chellington. It was between the
MVP
and Chellington. Yeah, I remember. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Something along them lines. Right, so we now need to find a home for the combine because our farmyard is very small. So let's see if we can find somewhere to park this. Might have to leave it on the roadside next to the shed. See where we can put it. I have a feeling it's going to be quite difficult to park with no actual yard. We may have bought the wrong yard, but so without travelling the map. A bit difficult to say where everything is at the moment.
Yeah, we wanted everything to be authentic, didn't we?
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
sense of not knowing.
Yeah, we wanted everybody to see things as we were seeing them, kind of thing. Yeah, it's not really going to work, is it? I think. What's around here? The house? Oh no, we've got a little storage yard.
Have we?
Only a small one,
Okay.
but we have got one. So if I go around back here and we park the combine around the back, I think that'll work.
Okay.
Very small yard, but it's big enough for what we need. So if I go like this, in here, tight, but I think we can make it work.
I'll show my viewers where you're on about when I come back. Obviously, I can see your screen, can't I? So.
Yeah. Bit tight, but I think we can make it work. I need to fold the combine up one. Actually, on the posts of the shed. Yeah, that should work. Like I said, a bit tight, but it will do okay. Right, so let's go and get this tipped. And then I think that's this tractor done with temporarily while we get a new seeder. Yeah, we need to buy it.
That's the question. What will we be planting? It's August at the moment.
Yeah, I'll check that in a second, and then we'll figure out what we're planting, and then take it from there as to what seeder we're buying, because we might need a planter, not a seeder.
Yeah, well that's it, isn't it? It all depends on what we're.
Have you seen any
planting at the
stones?
moment. No, I haven't.
Maybe we don't need a stone collector. Oh,
Maybe.
you're using a disc harrow, aren't you?
Does that get?
Doesn't bring stones up. Just dawned on me then.
Oh, right, okay.
Disc harrows don't bring stones up. It's only cultivators and plows that do. So we will get weeds quite a bit quicker because of the disc harrow.
Right, that's not an issue. We can just.
No, it's not an issue.
spread.
Not
It's
an
better
issue.
than doing stones.
Yeah. No, it's not an issue. Issue at all.
I'm quite glad they brought a map to the game though, because there was only no man's land, weren't there? And
Yeah.
the originals, and we kept looking for a specific map. It was like, hopefully an actual map comes out. I know no man's land is, but it's basically a make your own, isn't it?
Yeah, theoretically. Don't get me wrong, the base maps are okay, but they're a bit plain.
Yeah, they are. They don't have any comfort to them, really, do
No.
they? It sounds stupid, doesn't it, when you say it?
They don't have enough character.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, I honestly feel like they just don't have that feeling of character kind of thing. Yeah, they're very basic and plain. Don't get me wrong, Giants have done a nice job of them, and they are a lot better than the older base maps. But like from the previous farming sims, they are a lot better, but still not enough to make it feel authentic. Okay.
A bit too open.
Yeah, it's too open.
Way too open. I mean, yeah. I mean, on here you've got to go around like trees and stuff, whereas on there, like, on them ones, there's not really much, is there really?
No. Right. Anyway, now we need to figure out what we're planting, don't we?
Yes, we do. Sorry.
So we're in August. We can either replant canola,
Okay.
or we can wait till next month
Yep.
and plant wheat or barley.
We could do that. I mean, we could wait.
Other than that, it's just pillars, grass or oilseed radish. So yeah, we've got wheat, barley, or we can plant canola now, but we'd have to fast forward time.
Yeah, we would.
So it's up to you. The field's prepped once you've done that job. Just need to see it.
Yeah, but that's it. So are we doing canola then?
It's
or
up
are
to you.
we fast forwarding?
I don't mind. What would you like? What would you rather do? Do you want to replant canola and get a really good crop? Because obviously it'd be fully fertilised and all that kind of thing. Or do you want to do wheat and barley?
But like you said before, you don't want to just keep going with the basic of planting canola.
No, no.
So the first thing we're thinking of doing is
No,
possibly
well, the
planting
thing
canola.
is, we can rotate because if you think about it, we've just harvested canola, so
Mhm.
argument's sake, we can plant wheat or barley, and then with the way they're harvested, next time we could do again wheat or barley, depending on what we plant this time, and then the time after that we could do canola again. So we could do a 3 crop rotation
Yeah, we could.
because of the way they're harvested and planted. They'll always fall in line with each other. That field could be a wheat, barley, canola field. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be. So we start with the canola.
So we've done canola, so we start with wheat this time,
Yeah,
and then do
sorry.
barley, then canola.
Okay, yeah, we
Yeah?
could do that.
Alright, so we'll get it.
Yeah,
So
alright.
once you've finished cultivating, we will fast forward. I'll go and get seeder from the shop. Let's see what seeders we have. Something that our tractor can pull, preferably. Let's see. Shall I go for the Lemken? We haven't really got many seeders that are suitable for our
The
tractors.
Lemken's the blue one that we normally use.
It is the
isn't
blue one we normally use, but we have the choices of for our tractors. We've got the Nordston, which is a 3 meter.
Okay.
We've got the Amzone KG30001, which is a 2.2 meter. We've got the Kuhn HR4040, which is a 3.7 meter. That's too big. That's too big. That's too big. And then we've got the Lemken, which is a 12 meter. All the rest of them are too much horsepower at the moment, unless we get a modded one. But we wouldn't be able to seed this
Field right now.
the field right now. We'd have to wait till the next live stream.
Okay.
So we could look for a modded one and then do it on the next live stream.
Yeah, we could do that.
If you don't want to, if you don't want to keep using the Lemken.
Well, the thing is, we said about choosing
Yeah,
different
no, I know we
things,
did.
didn't we?
I know we did. That's what I'm saying. Unless you want to, just have a look for another one and we'll see.
Yeah, we'll do it when we come on the live stream. Yeah, next. Yeah, that's
okay.
Fine. We can do that.
Fine, because we haven't really downloaded many mods in that way, have we?
No, we haven't. We hadn't even looked really, have we? To be quite honest,
Not
we've
really.
downloaded some that we know of.
Yeah, that we normally go for.
Yeah, but we've not looked for new stuff.
No.
Whereas
No.
obviously change is good.
It is. It is. Right, so we have this little yard around here. Let's have a proper look around the farmyard now. Oh, we actually have another barn here. Oh, we have another barn.
Oh.
So we have a barn here as well. Really tight for turning in, but it's useful.
Well, the thing is, we could use certain things for just tractors, say.
Well, that's what I was just looking at, because we could definitely get most of the equipment in here. Obviously, some of it would have to go in from that side, and some of it would have to come in from this side. But we could definitely use this little shed for the tractors here. Again, for this one over here, the tractors could quite easily fit in here. And then we could use one of these little sheds for pallets.
Yes, we could.
Pallets and bales. Definitely good for pallets and bales sheds. So, got potential.
I think I'm done.
Okay.
Not sure if I missed any.
It's
I'm
fine.
just gonna quickly look on the map.
And we do have a bit of storage space in the cow shed if we really need it. Really have to. We do need to get some grass cutting equipment so that we can get some bales and stuff going as well. That would be nice. Looking if there's anything in this field while you're on your way back.
Hang on, what does the disc harrow do?
It cultivates.
It's not coming up like it's cultivated.
Hang on. Go back on the other page. Off soil composition. Ah. It's cultivated.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, change. Put them all on. Put them all on, I said. Not off.
What do you mean?
On.
I'm putting them all on.
Yeah, that's what I put them all on. That's off. They're all off.
No, I turned them off before.
Yeah, no, they're off now.
Yeah. That's
No, go back to the one before. Go back to the one before. Oh
that's
yeah.
from what I did earlier.
Ignore me.
He was looking at my Twitch
I'm not used to looking at the TV when she's on the Xbox. We've just built a new setup for his desk, and I can't see a PC screen from where I'm sat. But yeah, yeah. See, it's showing as a seabed.
Right, okay.
That's fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I just wanted a question
Yeah, no,
to
it's
make
fine.
sure it was alright.
Yeah, ignore me.
That was funny.
No comment.
I was trying to explain it because I was laughing, keeping my laughing.
But yeah, whatever.
Oh, that was funny.
I actually quite like this farmyard. It's really small.
Change the subject.
Change the subject. It's really small, but it's quite cool actually. I do like it. There is a bit of land just facing us, some junk on it, so we could actually park some equipment over here if we had to. Just on the corner. Field 34 and 8. That'd do quite well. Right, if you
Where
come
am I
down,
parking this?
come down to where I am,
Yep.
and then we've got a shed facing in this way and this way.
Oh yeah.
And if you go right round the corner, you can come in through this side as well and back in this way and this way. So we have actually got 2 spaces on this side. This one's a bit tight, but we've got 2 spaces on this side, and then 3 on this side. The one you're coming in now is too tight.
Yep. Yeah, I know.
Back up
I just
again.
figured that. I was trying to get in.
You need to back it in. You can't drive in forward.
I ain't backing in.
You're going to have to, because you won't be able to get it out otherwise.
I'm not going to be able to get it in.
You will. You will. Come on. Do your skills. You've been learning. So back. Stop rushing.
I'm backing out.
No,
of
you're
the
not.
thing.
You're rushing and you just jackknifed it.
I know. Right, okay. So, back it out of the yard, yeah?
Yeah, back it out of the yard so that you can turn around and back in. Yeah. Right, now swing the tractor around down the road a bit.
Messed up, but never mind.
Right. I'll back it round the corner.
A minute.
Put it in the shed next to the trailer.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, so slow.
Hello.
Not a race, it's a tractor.
You said you can't raise taxes.
Oh, you can race tractors, trust me. Got that a bit quick. Yeah, let's pull forward and straighten up. Yeah, now back it back in again.
Oh. 1 minute. I will get. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just trying to straighten it.
Alright,
properly.
just back it in now. That'll do. As long as it's down, we can grab it. We'll straighten it up better later.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. And then you can just pop the tractor in the shed, I guess.
Oh.
It'll fit. I'm sure it will.
Thought this view might be better, but
No.
no. That way. Is it?
Right, put it in the shed over here.
Hang on, I might be able to get it in.
It'll be easier getting it in this one.
Yeah, I know, but I need to learn.
We can fit 2 tractors in this. Well, 3 technically in this shed.
Right, what do you want me to do with it? Do you want me to take it down there or leave it here?
I'll bring it over.
No, I mean, I'm in the other one.
Alright, we got it in. I'll just leave it there for now. Leave it
Okay.
there for now, it'll do.
Okay.
It'll do. Right, guys. I think we're going to call the live stream it at that. Had a bit of fun. We've turned a field round, near enough. We just need to seed it. Hopefully there'll be more progression next time, because obviously we won't be doing as much setting up and generally being curious as to what things are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's been a nice first day back on the farm. So thank you so much for watching, and if you've been with us on the live stream, which I know a couple of people have, thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next one, which should be hopefully within the next couple of days. So
Hopefully.
see you very soon, and bye for now.
See you guys.